Hey y'all, and welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. Alrighty guys, we've got a lot of things that I've got to get done in a short period of time to do it. Unfortunately, sometimes we put off things that shouldn't be put off, and this is a great example of that. Don't put off till tomorrow what can be done today, and I will show you what I've put off. You can't tell, but that's a big mound of hay in here from when Nala and the baby was in here, and I just kind of piled it up. It was really hot, and it had been really hot, and we were in like super highs that week, and in order to take this hay, to muck this stall, I have to take it from this side, rake it up, shovel it up. She's ready to eat. Break it up, shovel it up, put it in a wheelbarrow, and take it outside one at a time. And haven't been able to find a quicker or easier way to do that besides just straight up manual labor. And when it's really hot, you don't want to do that when you've got other things that are more important at the time to get done. But we have got to get the little buck away from the main herd. He is out with his mama with the main herd, and he needs permanently weaned. She's weaned him, sorta. I don't see him drinking milk very much. I don't think he drinks very much. Her udder is not very big, but every once in a while I'll catch him trying to get milk and her letting him. And so he needs separated. Also, we are coming into rut season, and I need my buck to do his job, and I don't need the little baby buck trying to do the big buck's job. And he is definitely showing signs of wanting to do his job, if you catch my drift, and so we really need him out. So this right here, this area is our birthing pen, it's our holding pen. I just pulled this rabbit. This is Miss Honey. You all have seen her. I've just pulled her out of this area. She's been in there, and I'm thinking I'm gonna move Miss Honey into why did that scare me? I think I'm gonna move Miss Honey into Miss Pipsqueak's area. I keep hitting her nose and her little whiskers. I'm going to move Miss Honey Miss Pipsqueak into Miss Honey's area, and Miss Honey into Miss Pipsqueak's area. Just in a few weeks, this little girl is going to be getting bred, and so I want to put her in this longer, more spacious area. This is a smaller doe, and I mean, of course, it's nice to have a bigger area. This area is big enough, but for like regular stays, but I want her to have a bigger area for kindling. If you don't know what kindling means, it's when they have their babies. And so I'm going to breed her, and I'm going to breed her mama, and we're going to see if we can get some babies out of Miss Pipsqueak. Typically their first kindling is not as successful as their later kindlings, and so we're going to see how well she does, and if the babies make it, we're going to see how well of a mother she is. She is old enough. She is 6 months old now, and so she is ready to go. As you can tell, she is a fairly large doe. She's probably going to grow maybe a little bit more, I would say, because she does have Flemish Giant in her. But she is a fairly large doe, and so I'm excited to see how she does her babies. But all that aside, we've got some work to do that sounds like I'm trying to talk my way out of. This whole area, let me see if I can show you. Can you all see the hay now? All the way to where I'm standing, every bit of it has to be cleaned out so that we can get the buck in. There's his hay trough. We'll bring the water in here, and I'm kind of dreading it, guys. Kind of dreading it. Y'all pray for me. Alright, guys. I got my wheelbarrow. I got my rake. I got my shovel. I don't want to do it. Y'all, I don't want to do it. I gotta do it though. Like I said, y'all pray for me. I hate that this is my least favorite. You can ask any livestock farmer, they're gonna hate mucking out stalls. I don't know anybody that's like, oh yeah, this is my favorite. I love it. It's because none of us feel that way. Let's get to work, guys. Out and probably got, I don't know, maybe one wagon or two wagon loads left. I hope you can hear me over the chickens crowing in the background. Andy's moving some chickens, and so they're all tore up. Koa, he hates when I don't let him in here. He always wants to be right in that area. I don't know what it is about the area, but he loves it in there. Let's see if I can manage to get this wheelbarrow out. That's fun. Look, he's going in there. He usually lays right on the hay that I'm piling up, so I can't get it out. And he's about, I don't know, 80-ish, maybe more pounds. And so he's not easily moved. Let's wheelbarrow this first load out. We emptied her out. Let's fill it up. See how much we can get in the second load. Alright, guys. We did it in 2 wheelbarrows. Woohoo! The only problem is I let it sit so long up here that it's breaking down. And so I'm going to leave it. It's all patted down, broke down. It's pretty much soil now. So it's just going to be a big hill there that wasn't there before. That's okay. That's not a big deal. We just wanted to get up all the moldy and old poopy hay. And so we did it. So we're going to dump this, and then we'll move on to what's next. And what's next is we've got to get this ready for the buck. I need to get a water in here. I need to get a feed bowl in here, and I need to fill his trough, his hay trough up. The worst part of this is going to be separating him. I don't know if I know some of you got goats, some of you probably don't. But if you've ever separated a baby goat from the rest of the herd, or separated a baby goat from its mama, they cry and scream, but it's necessary. As unfortunate and sad as it is, especially with him being a buck, it's necessary. Let's go dump this, and we'll work on getting the rest of it done. Alright, I got my water. I got to clean it out. We'll put it in here, and then I got to get a feed bucket and get the hay, and then we'll go catch him up and put him in here. find something to put his feet in. I couldn't find one, so I made one. We're a waste not, want not farm. We use a lot of these jugs, any kind of jug that can be used. As you all seen a bunch of times, I left the handle on, cut the front and the top off. We're gonna tie something to the thing, and hopefully it'll work for a feeder. We'll see how well it does. I'm hoping he can't pour it out. That would be my only concern. That's not really bending that way very much, so, and it's got a pretty good lip on it. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully it works, because this might be the new feeder around here. We've got just enough for the original herd, enough of them plastic feeders that you can buy like Tractor Supply or something like that, and they're super handy and they're super weatherproof, but this is going to be inside, and so it should last a while as long as it works. We'll see. Along with the jug, looks like we're going to be using hay string. I need to see if I can find metal of some sort. Looks like this one's already been cut and tied once before. We reuse a lot of things around here. Here's a shorter piece, so I don't even, oh, there's a couple pieces there. Here's a shorter piece. I doubt this is going to last any big long time, because goats chew through this. But, we'll put it in here until I can find metal. Hopefully I can find metal before we leave, but I want to get him out of the big pen as soon as possible today. That way he can get used to it before we leave tonight. We want to put it low enough where he can reach it, but tall enough that I can lean over and put the feet in. I'm thinking probably somewhere in this area would be well. I don't know if this is going to work for any extended period of time, but we're going to try it and see. He's probably going to put this. Yeah. See if I tie another. If that sturdies it up a bit. Pipsqueak is shaking her cage in protest of the fact that I haven't fed her yet. I'm going to kind of anchor it. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot better. That might work. We're going to cut the excess off again. Andy's not confident that this is going to work. But if it don't, I married a handyman, so he can build me something when he has time. Alright, last thing left is the hay to get this ready for him, and then we'll move baby boy in. Koa thinks I've cleaned it up for him, though. He's done lay down and took a nap. He's already had his grain, but I'm going to give him a little more grain, and I'm going to put 2 flakes of hay in there to kind of keep him distracted. He's going to cry. I know he's going to cry, and that's what I'm dreading the most, is listening to him scream and cry. If I had a partner to put in there with him, that would have been wonderful. The baby that we lost before him was a buck as well. They would have done wonderful together. But circumstances have led us to this moment. He's crying for hay right now because I haven't hayed the rest of the herd. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and fill his bowl up with some more grain and give him 2 flakes to keep him good and distracted. I got his pen. It has grain and hay in it. He is locked in the bottom part right here, and so we grab him and bring him in and we'll just have to monitor and see how he does today. He's heavy. Oh, God. Yes, I just carried, I don't know, it's probably 60, I don't know, 50 pound goat through 2 gates of pasture and into his pen. He's quiet right now because he's found the grain. We'll see how well he does. It makes me sad because I know what's coming. Best practice is not leave a goat by itself. They're herd animals. And we try to do the best by our goats with, in our capabilities. And so I had to figure it out. Looks like he is using my feeder, though. That's a plus. While he's distracted and eating, I'm going to go ahead and feed the rest of the herd. Nala doesn't seem too concerned thus far. We'll see how she does once I bring the hay out. Whether she'll want him or not. She's looking this way, but so's the rest of them. So we'll see how she does. The cries have started. You're okay, Bubba. You're okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You're alright. Oh, sweet thing. You're okay. While he's settling down, hopefully he'll figure it out soon. I'm going to go ahead and clean this area and clean her area. And then we'll get everything ready to get them quit. Rover got him some new sticks today. That's his favorite. And he is enjoying them. He's not going to do it now that I've got him on camera. You see him smelling it? He's been throwing it and picking them up and doing all kinds of fun stuff. See if we can catch him. Well, guys, I had the camera recording. I had it kind of sneakily behind this bucket. And it looks like he knew that I had it sneakily behind the bucket. And so he did all of his playing behind the bucket where nobody could see. And so we didn't catch him. I've got all of her stuff out here. Actually, I'm going to use her stuff in here, and the reason why is because Miss Pipsqueak is my most active girl, and she needs a lot of stimulation and stuff. Hold on, I thought it was a spider. She needs a lot of stimulation and stuff, and so she likes to tip over bowls and things like that, and these are attached to her cage. Her water bowl has an attachment to her cage too. I'm hoping that I can make it work in this one. It has smaller holes, but we need those bowls to save us on feed and water because she will pour them out. Well, guys, he's having a hard time. We went ahead and got the girls switched out. It was a very smooth transition. For whatever reason, from, I guess, where they're closer to the ground, once you move them to these ones that's up off the ground, they get a little nervous. She's exploring, and Miss Pipsqueak is exploring. We'll go ahead and feed them. That way they can get good and comfortable. I hope you can hear me over him screaming. He was fine until his mama screamed, and then when his mama screamed, he lost it. And so, hopefully he'll settle down. I've heard of goats losing their voice during weaning, and hopefully he don't, but I'd say he will. It's unfortunate. I hate this. I hate doing this. Alright, guys, I didn't quite want to end this video on a bad note, but the baby, as you can hear, is settled down. He's quit screaming, and he's eating. And so he did holler for a few hours on and off, but he settled down. So thank the Lord for that. That's a blessing. I hate, that he has to go through this by himself. Ideally, we would have another goat in there with him. But we are in rut season, and my does are going to be coming in heat, and so we're just having to do, we're having this is the only option. So, anywho, I wanted to let you all know that he is doing much better now, and he is quiet down, and he's settling down. He's eating, and so it's not that he just fell asleep screaming. He is eating and doing well. I've given him grain, more grain than he usually gets. I don't want to give him too much to hurt his belly, but he's gotten more grain, and he's got plenty of hay in there, and he's got plenty of water, so he'll be just fine. So, anyways, there's the update. Go ahead and probably end this video here, just for the fact that little dude is having such a hard time. I'll keep you all updated on how he does. Bless his heart. I feel bad for him. But I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Remember, don't put off what you can do today, tomorrow, because then it doesn't go away. And so, y'all be blessed, and I hope we will see you next time. Bye.